Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, I was about to tell you it was June 9th, which is not what I tell you. It's 5:30. It's not, it's also June 9th, but it says 5:30. It's 5:30 on June 9th, if you can believe those two things combined. How you doing? How's it going? I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I feel a little tired, but I don't know why. I don't have a good reason to be, but you know, nonetheless, here I am, I suppose. I'm fine, I'm fine. Been starting up my Duolingo again, to see how far I can get learning learning Korean. It's fun. It's fun to learn a new language system, you know. I'm having a good time with it. But it's challenging, man. It's very hard to learn a new alphabet and see all these new letters and go, "Wow, I don't know what the hell this says. Like I can't even sound this out." Learning a language is a challenge that I have not faced probably in like 20 years, probably a little longer than that even. And technically, you're always learning your language. There's always new words to learn, but I feel like you do the bulk of your learning when you're much younger. But anyway, hope you're well. I'm well. Hanging in there. Been doing some first looks again. We'll keep them coming. There was the Summer Games Fest too, so if there's any cool demos that come out of that, I will probably cover those. Saw a new RTS is being announced and some other stuff. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Man, Monster Train is not giving me a break this week, huh? It is just banger clan combo after banger clan combo. Oh, buddy. Everything kind of sucks with Umbra, but Umbra Awoken, oh man. Well, that's a shame. Let me ask you a question and let's get going. This isn't really a question. I mean, I guess it's kind of a question. There's not a lead into this question though. It's just, I get, this is me. I'm gonna tell you something and I'm gonna say, can you relate? The something here is, I had an appetizer today. Like I got food and I got a little appetizer to go with it. And I realized that all appetizers ever do is make me feel more full. And I feel like it's bait. Like, you know, so you know how you get the idea of an appetizer is you're supposed to eat the appetizer and then you're more hungry for the main meal and you eat more. That was what I was told when I was much younger anyway. But like, I got mozzarella sticks before my food and I ate the mozzarella sticks and I was like, wow, I'm not hungry. I think that appetizer, not, I think that statement is nonsense. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think it's real. Do appetizers work for you in that way where you eat a little bit and then you're hungrier for your meal? Because I have not experienced that. It has never worked for me, but maybe that's just me. That's why I ask you, my YouTube viewers. I get to say, hey, now tell me I'm wrong. And then I can say in the comments, yeah, I guess I can see that. Anyway, yeah, I guess I can see that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today's Umbra Awoken, sadly. It wasn't enough that we played Awoken Umbra 2 days ago. We also got Umbra Awoken now. It was Awoken Exile Umbra, please. It was actually worse than this. I mean, you know. It's kind of close. I think that they're both pretty bad. Explosive Sigil, Failure, Chased, Immortal Trade Sharpened, Void Binding. Here we go. Shadowbox Shade Lamp. I have found that if you're going to play a morsel plan, Shade Lamp is one of the cards in the game. I don't think you need the morsel generation from Shade Lamp. I'm a Shadowbox believer. I'm a Shadowbox truther. It does so much work on the Divinity. I always underestimate it, and then I go, wow. Now, we did start out with a Void Binding, so I'm down to clown with a little Trample Penumbra here. Hypothetically, but I've never actually had it work, but hypothetically, if you just slam a bunch of Void Bindings, it should win, right? Theoretically, if I take the plan from start to finish here, it should be fine. I know it conflicts with Shadowbox a little bit, but not that much, because I wasn't going to make much use of Shade Lamp either with a Trample Penumbra based plan, now was I? I think you just slam it immediately on turn 1, especially with an energy morsel here. That'll give me enough energy to survive and play a card on the next turn as well. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play Train Steward up here and then Immortal Trade on Penumbra. And what happens now is I get the Collector and that 5-1 does not walk up because the boss should die, thanks to Immortal Trade. So we should walk out of this just fine. Barely, but hey, just fine is just fine. It's not like any of the cards I skipped playing that were going to make anything better. Now, playing a Void Binding plan into Chase Seraph, of course, comes with its problems, but I will not be thinking about those right now. Fuck you, Chase Seraph, you're not going to ruin my fun. I'll take Space Prism. I'll take Vine Grasp. And I will not take any of these. Yeah. I'm okay without Crucible Collector, Shadow Eater, or Animus of Speed. That's terrible. At least the trial gave me 10 gold. I'm not opposed to trying to play an Awoken scaling plan and losing again. We just did that a few days ago. With Awoken Hollow. Yeah, there he is. I like picking up a unit that I can sit on here. Now, every time I play this unit, I lose. I play Awoken Hollow, I play Animus, and then I fall short. Will that happen here as well? I mean, probably not, because I just do this Void Binding idea on the unit that I'm carrying with, but we'll see. I guess I should roll. Here's the thing, right? This is probably my biggest fallacy in Monster Train. When I roll this shop, I think about it as if not seeing multi-strike is going to change the outcome, right? Like in my mind here, if I see multi-strike, I'm now less likely to see multi-strike after this shop. But that's wrong. That is just not correct. They have no bearing on each other. But I perceive it as having a bearing on each other, you see? And that's the problem. In my mind's eye, I feel like I'm now less likely to see multi-strike in the future. But that's not right, is it? I mean, no, it's not. It's decidedly false. There's no correlation. It's a shame that I can't take that 95 gold multi-strike, slap it on an Animus of Will, and walk through to victory. However, you know, that's how it goes. Such is the way of it. And other such sentences. We got Immortal Trade turn 1. Means I can just pop the number down here, give him an Immortal Trade, give him a Sharpen. Our win condition is unchanged. I'm gonna put Awoken Hollow mid-floor. Yeah. Sap's a little bit of a shame, but as long as I get enough lifesteal, everything will be okay. It's a shame about the Collector as well. I'd love to also not take 7 here, but that seems to be in the cards here as the 7 damage hit. It's like, yeah, there was a way out, but I didn't hit. So, the curses suck. Everything sucks about this fight, don't get me wrong. But, wow, look at that. He actually wins with just 2 lifesteal. Cool. I thought I was in a little bit worse of a position than I actually was there. That was not so bad. Okay. Alright. Not too shabby. Perils, yeah. That's what we're here for. Razor Sharp is okay, but I think it breaks the mold of what I'm trying to do here. Because what I'm trying to do here is just play a lot of Void Bindings, and I feel like, no, I should take Razor Sharp. There's no way it's right to say no to Razor Sharp here. Yeah, I don't really... even Morsel Maker here, I'm not that interested in. Even Morsel Maker, yeah, I don't want to carry it around for a while. I'm okay. I think I do want to lean into this Ember Drain plan more than anything else. And so, I should go to the Magic Shop if that's the case. I should look ahead though. Magic Shop there, Magic Shop there. So I don't think it's impossible to run this Ember Drain plan and play the Animus and the Awoken Hollow. It's not that out of the question. So I'm willing to go to the Steel Shop now. Multi-strike. See, what did I say? Now you just have to show me a playable unit. Shattered Shell. Hey. Ooh. I think Shattered Shell actually does a better job of carrying in this run than Animus will as well. So we can go like... I want to roll for a damage shield 3 here. Quick for Shattered Shell is also fine. I think that this is a similar run to the run that fell short last time I played. However, it's not the same run. Not last time, also it was 2 months ago. A little plus 10 for Shattered Shell to start out. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to throw away our champion and we're going to play Shattered Shell. This champion is now gone. Umbra? I don't know anyone by that name. Really. I've never heard of him. I don't want to do like Value Stone Void Binding and then double stack it later. But yeah, that seems okay. That seems fine. So in the perfect world, we're going to play Holdover Spellchain or Holdover Intrinsic Perils. We're going to play, like, I guess a lot of Void Bindings, and that's about it. Yeah, I mean, it's not that crazy here at this point. I'm just going to pretend Penumbra is not here anymore. 10 and then 3, 6, 9. To the point of I'm not even gonna play Penumbra here because I don't want to lose my 3 slate triggers here. Yeah, I think that that's correct. Spikes 1 can be problematic, but we get a lot of health here. I think that everything is fine. The constructed explosive is just a positive, and I'm just gonna Ember Drain through everything here. I'm not worried about it. Truly. Shattered Shell's quick, and he's going to have enough. He's going to have enough attack now to kill everything through his quickness. Alright, we just press end turn and then everything dies. Cool. We can throw a Perils down, we can throw this out. Yeah, so this run should do significantly better than the inverse where we played Animus of Will, because the Shattered Shell should have no troubles here keeping up with scaling. Emphasis on should. Because we have the very good and very strong and never bad Umbra supporting package. Never bad, by the way. Like, not a single case where the Umbra supporting package is negative for you. But I digress. Yeah, Trample Stone, cool. This is the game. This is the layup from Monster Train. Animus of Will, cool. This is absolutely Monster Train saying, here's a freebie, boss. And I'm gonna say thank you, Monster Train. Very cool. A shame I didn't take Architect, isn't it? Yeah. It sure is. I think that there's still a chance for me to get Intrinsic on Space Prism, so I don't need to take Space right now. And so instead I'm going to take Draw. We're going for Perils, and if I can play double Draw with Perils, that would be ideal. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna weaken ourselves for one more combat here to duplicate Awoken Hollow now. And then I can self-infuse him in a turn or two. Oh, Mind Jacks. That works too as Intrinsic Space Prism. Takes away the need to even play Space Prism, actually. Would be a little bit better to play Faulty Loader, I think, though. Yeah. Sorry, Mind Jacks. I mean, it's fine, but I'd rather play Faulty Loader here. And we can go Architect so that Penumbra can go die in peace with low stats. Oh, Penumbra. You know, at least he's trying. Not doing a very good job, but he's trying. Sometimes he gets to be okay, like in this fight. Yeah, in this fight, he gets to pop in and do 90 to this Clip Defender. That's acceptable. That's playable. He's gonna die soon after, but he does get to do his damage. He gets to talk his shit. And it's important because it gets us closer to the first kills for Shattered Shell, and once Shattered Shell gets the first kill, Shattered Shell starts to scale. The quick is important, like it's actually very good here too. Make sure that he goes first, gets the kills. Oh, I was about to say, is that the wrong Awoken Hollow? It cannot be the wrong Awoken Hollow. It's not possible, because they're duplicates. 87 is not enough, but with these two cards, we have enough. I am going to eat shit on curses, though. It's okay, we have the health bar for it. We left our options open by opening with... Yeah, shame about the weights, but just don't look. Left our options open by taking things like Shadow Box, but, you know. Here we are. Pro tip, if you need to speed up your run and you have a curse in your hand, scroll up to the Pyre room so that you can skip the animation. Definitely gonna just play Immortal Trade here. Man, I'm gonna eat shit on these curses. But that man does 36, it's very scary. Yeah. I probably should have given a little more respect to this fight than I did, and been a little more cautious with my slamming of Ember Drain, but I wasn't too far off. We had damage shield up as well, so like, you know. Void Binding is good. Don't need any of these. Just pray for as few curses as possible, though, really. Take Divine Emblem. Now, so in this ring, my wish list is Holdover and Intrinsic, and probably double stack. Permafrost, Intrinsic is good. That was on the wish list. That's going to go to Space Prism. And it shifts my plan to be infuse Awoken Hollow into Awoken Hollow right now. Where my plan was going to be Animus into Shattered Shell originally. But now we do this one, and then we go here. I want to go ahead and make cards that matter, cause 0, like Void Binding. Reroll. We got double stack, which is, it was half of my wish list is here. Holdover a little more important, I feel, but you know, not the end of the world. Really, the only thing that's problematic is curses, right? Everything else we can beat with -1s. Don't love Bone Dog. I'm really far behind on purges. But Bone Dog, he's nice because he helps fight back against curses. I prefer the purge here because I'm so far behind. We go here, we hopefully finish the wish list. All that's left is holdover. We got most of what I wanted. So I'm feeling, Crystal Cloak is what I'm feeling. Not gonna take Spikes 4 here. I'm feeling like I'm going to need my damage shield now. What does Shattered Shell do originally? It does... I think it'll be fine. Oh wait, no, this just does 90, right? Yeah, never mind. I was talking like I could not just play this guy here and then get free double kill. Number's doing great work here, actually. He can't kill anything. He's only doing 45s, but he's softening them up while we start scaling. Oh yeah, I shouldn't play morsels anymore. I should have killed the 10 too, probably. Save some... it's close. Umbra Stone and a Void Binding and everything's okay. It's like, it seems like it should be a lot worse off, but we have all of the things I need, and all of the pack shards that I have taken have been for good and not evil. But it's a little frightening to play an Ember Drain deck that is so, well yeah, so kind of, so loose, right? I am just having whole turns where I'm playing nothing. Truly, I am just sitting here and occasionally playing no cards. I'll put Void Binding here so our boy lives longer, and Lifesteal. But as many magic shops as we can go to give ourselves as much cost down on spells that matter as possible, and then just ignore the rest. And we should be okay. I think our biggest foe is going to be Chase Seraph. Unsurprisingly. No reason to take Pyrogrow here. We're gonna go right, we're looking for a holdover for Perils. Sure, Hammer Chestplates is fine. Hey, cool. We got everything. Holdover Perils now. And we can go -1 Razor Sharp, -1 on Restore. I think it is worth it to buy the -1 still, because I'm not always gonna draw Perils first. And then cut out 2 Train Stewards. Oh no, I should make Umbra Stone cheaper. That's a card that's actually time sensitive. The sooner we get Trample out, the better, but nonetheless, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the multi-strike on Shattered Shell, and he should have enough scaling built into the deck to overcome this -13 he's taken here. Let's give it a chance. This is gonna be one of the faster runs too on record. This is one of the runs that's very fast to play because I just don't have any energy to play with, you know? It's very easy to go through this quickly. What an unfortunate placement for the Dark Shard, huh? That's a shame. Guess you go... I think you play up here still. And you go like... You have to play the Void Bindings when you draw them. And I don't care about Shade Splitter. So we can keep this one at 1? No. I can keep them all at 1. And it's like, oh, but then Penumbra is going to live for too long. Okay, here's the play. You ready for this? This is even worse. This is an unbelievable turn that I'm about to play for you here. I'm going to put Penumbra here. I'm going to play the Rubble Morsel here, and I'm going to give it the Void Binding. That way I don't have to cost up that Void Binding. Then I go Void Binding here, Space Prism here. The reason you do the Rubble Morsel is because if you don't rage up the Rubble Morsel, then the Ember Drain stays on Penumbra and stops you from playing... oh wait, my Ember Drain's still frigged, right? Yeah, because I put 7 Ember Drain out. Yeah, you can't do that. Never mind, I thought I was being smart, I was being a fool. Never mind. Just draw Perils in time, it's all good. I should have been punished for that, but I got lucky. That one is undeniable. I should have been punished there for that. But we take those. I have no problem with taking that. And saying, hell yeah, brother, on the way out. But it's definitely not the highest percentage play. I thought I was being so smart, too. I thought I had that one on lock. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lifesteal up, because lifesteal is going to lead to more health on Shattered Shell. Or more stats on Shattered Shell. But, yeah. Trample Stone. And man, being able to play these cards, what a world. Look at this. I get to play my spells? That's crazy. How much of your scaling is Rage? A decent amount, actually. So, I don't know, we'll try to get tricky on Chase Seraph, but I think that... Ooh, careful. I think it's fine. I think that by Chase Seraph, I just have to have made a lot of removals to this deck. And then everything will be okay. And if I don't make a lot of removals, well, damn. Basically. Yeah, just damn. Not much you can do about it, I guess. I'll be prioritizing that, though, because I have everything I need from shops and from... yeah, I mean, I have everything I need from shops, that's it. And from temples, I guess. I don't need any more duplicates, that's the other one. Don't need Quick Tome, I already have it. Just draw. Yeah, no doubt. No removals here, sadly, so we can go look at Artifact. Forever Flame? Sure. That prevents the awkward position we were in the last combat. That was awkward, but I didn't realize it. And this one's still good to make Trample Stone free, just in case. I don't think I want to spend any more money, though. No reason to reroll. You can have my Pyre health for an artifact. Chain of Gems is good. Gives you time to get started with your Shattered Shell. And, I mean, I guess you go Artifact to Penumbra here. Oh, sorry, Artifact? Architect 2. Artifact 2. Yeah. I don't think it matters, basically. Penumbra's a non-unit in this run. I'll look at the temple, but I don't think there's anything you're showing me here. Oh no, you know what? I'll go to 120 for an intrinsic. Intrinsic holdover perils is probably worthwhile. Although I don't know if you need it. Like, it's just nice, because it's gonna let me play restores no matter what. And I basically said to myself, I didn't say this out loud, but to my mind, in my own mind, I said I'm gonna take this trial no matter what and use the money on removals. Is that gonna hold on this combat though with 120 pact shards? Probably not. I'm gonna get smoked if I do that. Yeah, this enemy is just gonna obliterate me if I were to do that. It's not close, you get slaughtered there. I need Penumbra to go do like, what, 210? 140? I need Penumbra to go get us started. And then I need a little bit of luck to get out of it still. These freaking birds, man. I don't know what it is about birds around here and flying into my goddamn window. It's like multiple times a week. You know what, for other people, the sound of summer, the sound of the change of the seasons, oh, look at the trees are back in season, or something like that. For me, I know when it's a change of season because the birds start flying into my goddamn window again. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm gonna lodge a goddamn complaint with the bird department. Where's the bird department? Any of you know? Sorry, I got sidetracked. They just keep flying into my goddamn windows, man. And somehow they haven't done it while I've been recording up until now, so you haven't had to hear my wrath. But I'm at war with birds, and birds are at war with my fucking windows. I don't get it. Like, how has birds as a species made it this far? What's wrong with birds? Is this like a precursor to an alien invasion, maybe? This is a sign that aliens are on their way? I don't know, man. All I know is I'm sick of the birds flying into my window. In this combat, it may seem like I could have taken the trial, however, the first wave, that enemy would not have died without Penumbra's help. And that would have been, I believe, 10 times 6. I would take like 60 for that trial. Which, it maybe is worth you'd have to think about it for yourself. I should take Ensnare there. I should, without a doubt, take Ensnare there. 100%. But, alas. Trinket Shop. I'm not taking anything. Magic Shop. I'm not taking anything. I am going to make removals. I think maybe I should have gone... I'm going to keep Sharpens, by the way, if you're wondering. I'm keeping Sharpen over Shade Splitter because Sharpen has niche use as +4 attack, where Shade Splitter does not. Now, maybe I should have just gone and duplicated a Void Binding here to try and keep up the pace, but I don't know. I think Chase Seraph is going to be the biggest challenge of the run. I think if we beat this, we shouldn't die to the mini-bosses. Emphasis on should. Either way, we can complain at Chase Seraph for ruining our fun. Oh, he cleared my melee weakness, you bitch. I hate you, Chase Seraph. This is a really, really unfortunate draw. Yeah, I mean, it's just terrible. I guess I can put 70 attack onto this guy, but he's also going to lose most of it to the Purge. Yeah. Pray for Trample to work for us here today. He's just dead. Oh, hey, that does matter. It's... No, it doesn't. You're still dead. XD. I could save him by killing a 15-3, but that's not worth it. Shattered Shell needs the scaling. King the boss. Take that, Chase Seraph. I should have played Lifesteal on our boy because I could have gotten a free heal in there. And a free heal is a free Rejuvenate trigger. This is going to be a huge amount of trample damage. By the way, this is like, we're surviving this attack here because of trample, I'm pretty sure. Watch how much damage, I won't slow this down, watch how much damage gets trampled here. Yeah, it was like 32 times, it was enough to stop us from getting smoked by that armor gain. And we were in close proximity to disaster. However, extremely fortunate is Chase Seraph putting all of his units together and letting me just crunch them early and get started with our scaling. Very fortunate, Chase Seraph. And this is Trample Sweep. The story of this combat, the story of this run, the reason I'm killing an enemy that has way more health than it seems like I should kill is because of Trample Sweep here. A 240, I mean, I guess at this point you're higher than 240 now that I look at it again. You're not wrong. We're fine. And now it's just I've scaled enough, but up until this point it was a little, the first wave would have done a lot of damage to me, but it's Trample Sweep, and now we're just scaling. Naturally, we're at 127 times 3. I think that the mini-boss is the only thing, the first mini-boss is the only thing that causes us any concern, but I believe we are pretty close in killing it. At the end. Sentence over. End broadcast. Transmission closed. Over. Yeah. Like, Relentless is not close. We have plenty of damage shield, plenty of life steal. Every other wave, especially because of melee weakness, we're gonna get a good start on the first wave. I think I have to look at Penumbra and probably say no to playing Penumbra on combat, on combat start here. Maybe I can wait and redraw Penumbra to hit the mini-boss for me, but I think at that point Penumbra's actually just a liability. Another not great draw, but I think that no matter what I do, Penumbra's going to take an attack, and I don't want Penumbra to take an attack here. So Penumbra does 140, which is going to kill most of this. It's not worth it. You're out, Penumbra. Your existence on this run is now considered a detriment. But this is where we get good scaling started. We get to 30 right out of the gate here. First wave dies in full, and then we should cascade into a big victory here with a little Void Binding. Don't forget we're going to be scaling a little bit thanks to Lifesteal too. Yeah, I think that this is in the bag. One of the faster runs on record, to be honest with you. But Yeah, we're there without trample, so with trample, we're very there. Okay, I mean, mini boss not looking too bad. How are we looking? We're at 115 times 3. He's a little higher than that, but we have trample. I actually think that playing Penumbra is bad because I lose the extra damage from trampling here. Playing Penumbra is a negative. Penumbra will walk in and take away the front enemy, who is the reason I'm going to get this kill thanks to trample. Trample sweep. I mean, the last 2 days of Monster Train have been reasonably strong runs that come up just short, missing one piece of the puzzle. And this run is like Monster Train handing me a golden ticket straight to victory. This run is like, what if Monster Train said, here you go, buddy. Here's a free dub. And I say, thank you, Monster Train. Very cool. Thank you, Monster Train. Very cool. Goodbye, Divinity. Definitely one of the faster runs I've done. Everything came together really well, though. They gave me a good Umbra Drain opener. I took it, and we won. The end. I needed a W after multiple disastrous runs on my end. Things that are just tragic. Like that Apex Imp run. It was a pretty relentless even. Almost 1 turns across the board. But, you know, good run. Standard run. Very boring run, but I don't mind. I don't mind a little Shattered Shell every now and then, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.